Right. As we all know, push pull legs and upper lower is finished. It's dead, right? And I'm going to explain to you why. Okay. I'm going to explain to you my split. It is the best split, right? And I'm going to break it down to you. Easy to understand, right? So, first, we got to figure out how many days a week can you work out, right? Now, for you busy motherfuckers, it's probably going to be like 3 days a week, right? To be honest with you, if you can only work out 2 days a week, it's tough. I don't know what to say to you. There's not much you can do, right? 2 days a week you can work with it, but like it's not ideal. But anyway, first you got to figure out how many days a week you can work out, right? Because when it comes to volume, right, you need at least 10 10 to 10 to 20 sets per week, right? 10 sets is like the minimum. And then like 20 is like ideal, right? So if you need a minimum of 10 sets per muscle group, right? That means we got like what we have chest, triceps, fucking. Where's my eraser? Chest, triceps, shoulders. Now I'm gonna put these all together, right? And then we have back, biceps, then we have quads, hamstrings, now I haven't put calves there. And the reason I haven't put calves there is because who the fuck even trains their calves? No one trains their calves. Like, some of you can put calves there, but fuck that, right? So now these are the sets, per week that you need 10 to 20, right? So got your muscles, you got your volume per week. Now, how many days a week can you work out? Because we have to divide this by how many days you can work out, right? So let's say you can work out 3 days, right? 3 days per week, right? Now, that means you have to split this between three. Now, the way I run this program, right, is we're going to do all of this every day. Every day we're going to do all of this. Now, you're going to be like, what the fuck? I'm not doing full body every day. But just hold on for a second, right? Now, if you were doing a 3-day split, that means this divided by 3 is going to be, means you can't do 3 sets for chest 3 days a week because that's only 9 sets. So the minimum amount of sets that you can do in each workout per muscle is going to be 4. And then that'll leave you at about 12 sets per week per muscle, right? Which is on the lower end. For beginners, that's going to be perfect, right? But for the advanced lifters, in the comments, yous motherfuckers, right? Yous are going to need closer to that 20, if not more. So that means it's going to be 7 sets per muscle per day for you. So that 7 sets, like, If you're doing 7 sets, all of these, that's a long workout. That's a long workout. That's a hard workout. You know, like these ones here, like shoulders, chest, triceps. When I say shoulders here, like you can do bench press, right? Bench press is going to hit the front delts. It's going to hit the chest. It's going to hit the triceps. So you can group a few of these together. That's why I've put them like this, because you can group them together. You can make your life a bit easier. But still, you're still going to have to hit your lateral head, even if you do chest press, you know? So this is why, you know, if you can do 4 days, it's better. Because then if you do 4 days, now you can do 3 to 5 sets a day instead of 4 to 7, right? And then better yet, if you do 5 days, which 5 days is what I do, right? And if you do 5 days, you only need to do 2 to 4 sets per muscle, which is ideal. Right now, you can do 6. 6 is fine as well. But if you do 6 days, you're still going to have to do a minimum of 2 sets. And then it's going to be 2 to 4 again. But like, because 3 is only going to leave you at 18. So it has to be 2 to 4 again. So to be honest, with this program, you can do 6. If you want to do 6, do 6. But we don't, let's not worry about 6, you know. So now, look. Figure out how many days per week you can do. You can go to the gym. The more, the better, right? But like, even if you can only do 3 days, it's still manageable. Like, you can do the minimum 4 sets, 3 days. You're going to get better gains than you would on any other program, right? So even in the shittest conditions, this setup is better than other programs, right? So we've done that. So let's move on now. So we're gonna assume we're all doing 5 days, okay? Because most of you are gonna be able to do 5 days. So the 5-day split. And the way I run this is, right, you're gonna hit all these. So usually I will do like a bench press, because right now I'm incorporating powerlifting movements. Like, this is the exact split I'm running. So I will bench 5 days a week. And how it works is, like, because I have to hit between 2 to 4 sets, ideally I hit 4, right? So I come in, the goal is to hit 4 sets. And this is what makes this setup so good, right? So I go in, the goal is to hit 4 sets. But if I'm still fatigued, because I'm doing bench every day, so like, and I do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Sometimes when I get to Friday, I'm fucking tired. I'm bollocks. So I might only do 2 or 3 sets. But the goal is to go in and do 4. And because you have the freedom of doing 2 to 4 sets, most of the time you can get the 4 because it is only 4 sets of chest. But if you are like fucked from the previous days, you just do 2. And then you're not going to end up overtraining, and you're always getting the most out of every workout because you're only doing 4 sets per muscle. So I'll come in and I start Bench is probably like, I'll use, because let's be honest here, right? We don't like training legs. No one likes training legs. If you like training legs, you're a pedo. So look, most of the time, I'll do my leg exercise first just to get out of the way, because if I leave it to the end, it's not happening. So just assume that's the second exercise, right? So because I'm doing like incorporating powerlifting movements, I usually just do like, I'll usually squat. Or I'll deadlift. Now, how do I choose whether I squat or I deadlift? I will squat Monday, deadlift Tuesday, squat Wednesday, squat Thursday, deadlift Friday. So I get 2 deadlifts and I get 3 squats. Now, for all the fucking scientific nerds, right? I know by doing that, I'm only getting a maximum of like 12 sets of squats and then 8 sets of deadlift, which, you're not getting close to the 20 sets for hamstrings or close to the 20 sets for quads. But as I said, I don't like training fucking legs, and I don't really give a fuck if my legs aren't absolutely huge. Like, thankfully, I've got good leg genetics. So by doing the squat Monday, deadlift Tuesday, squat Wednesday, Thursday, deadlift Friday, my legs still look good as fuck, and that's all I need. I don't need this because I don't give a fuck about my legs too much. I just want to be able to lift heavy weight. So I'll squat or I'll deadlift each day. And then, so that's like the chest is done. The chest is done after the bench press. So I'll do the leg and then I'll do bench straight after. So now these are all done. We just have, where's my red pen? These are done, right? They're done now. So once I've squatted or I deadlift, and then I've done my bench, then I usually go to back, and I like to do. Usually, I'm doing pull-ups, but I will switch it up. I don't do pull-ups every day, right? Like, I'll do, because you're not hitting your whole back, ideally, just with pull-ups. So I will probably do pull-ups. Fucking pen thing. So I'll probably do pull-ups maybe three times a week. So 3 of the 5 days I do pull-ups, right? And then the other 2 days I'll do a chest supported row, whatever you like whatever back exercise you like, right? So I'll do pull-up or I'll do rows. And again, it's 2 to 4 sets, and whether I do 2 or whether I do 4 really depends on like how I feel. If I'm like a lot weaker than I was the previous day, or I'm like really tired, I'll do closer to 2. If I'm feeling good, I'm doing the 4, right? Rows and pull-ups. Now, that's like all the main lifts done, right? Got the big compound chest, we've got the compound back, compound legs, done, yeah? Now, the shoulders get done when you push and you pull. So, like the front delt, that's getting done in the bench press. The rear delt is getting done in the pull-ups, in the rows. And the medial is getting done in both, but they're not directly getting done. So I will add in lateral raises. And I'll only do 2 sets. Because, the science isn't really there yet. Like, we don't know exactly how much stimulus we're getting. Like, the shoulders look good. So it must be working, right? Must be working. So I'll do 2 sets of lateral raises, right? Then, so they're fucking done. Now, we still got these 2, right? Now, I'll do the exact same with them. Now, they've probably gotten a decent bit of stimulus, but, you know, we want bigger arms. So I will do 2 sets of bicep curls. 2 sets. And then tricep. The handwriting's really, really bad, and I don't give a fuck. Tricep extensions. Just listen to what I'm saying. This is just to keep your fucking shit attention span here. So look, 2 sets of triceps as well, yeah? So we're definitely hitting, with the 5-day split, with this setup, we're definitely hitting 20 sets per week with shoulders, biceps and triceps and chest and back. And then the legs, don't worry about it, they're doing great. They're doing great, don't worry about them, right? So that's every day. That's what a day looks like for me, and it's pretty much the same every day. I will, you know, so I don't always do bench press. Sometimes I'll do incline dumbbell press. You know, sometimes I'll do a different row. You know, sometimes I'll do lat pull down. Sometimes I can't be arsed squatting, and I'll just do fucking quad extensions. But I try to squat and deadlift, right? So that's what it. Now, we need to talk about how to actually train, right? Because if you do this, it's not, this is like assuming that you know how to train, right? Like if you just do 10 sets and they are shit sets, you're not going to get bigger, right? So how you train is just as important. So this is the most important part, right? Every set needs to be to failure. Every set needs to be to failure. You might ask, what's failure, right? What's failure? There's 2 types of failure. There's mechanical failure, and then there's like absolute failure. Now, mechanical failure is when, I could be fucking this up, but look, I'm going to explain this easier, right? When your form starts to go to shit, that's when you're at failure, right? Like if you're pushing the bench up, boom, 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 and then one arm's fucking going like up in the fucking sky and the other arm hasn't moved, you're at failure. Fucking stop, right? That's what failure is, right? When the form goes to shit. So when your form, if your form is still good and you're stopping your set, you didn't go hard enough. You did not go hard enough, right? You need to be going as hard as you can. And then once your form goes to shit, oh, that's it. That's a set done. Stop. That's your last rep. When the form goes to shit, that's your last rep. So every set needs to be to failure, right? Now, another indicator. Look, let's just get this indicators here, right? Number 1, right? Form breakdown. So when your form breaks down, right? The other thing you've got to, this is how you tell you're at failure as well, right? When your reps significantly slow down, like when you're like pushing, look, barely moving, that's your last set. That's your last rep. Don't even bother trying another rep, because you don't always have to get to the point where your form's breaking down. Like your form, ideally you don't want your form to break down. So a better indicator is probably like when you're like pushing, and it's not going up, like your muscle will not physically let you push it. That's when you're at failure. Like if I said to you, could you get another rep if there was a gun pointed at your head and you can get another rep? You didn't go hard enough. The set's wasted. You wasted your time. You have to do the fucking set again. You wasted your time. This program only works if you push yourself until your body won't let you go anymore. That's why I have the luxury of doing only 2 sets someday, because I'm fucking going until my body won't let me go any harder, right? So, look, we've got that out of the way. Can move on now, right? Now you're probably wondering, oh look, yeah, we've got the volumes, we've got the sets sorted out, we've got the days sorted out. How many reps should I be doing, Nathan? Here we go. 5 to 7 reps. 5 to 7 reps. Every exercise. I don't give a fuck if it's deadlifts or if it's fucking curls, lateral raises. 5 to 7 reps. Ideally at least 6 or 7. Like ideally 6 or 7. But like you do first set, you get 7 reps. Second set, you might get 7 again. Third set, you're getting 6. Fourth set, you might get 5. Ideal. That's perfect, right? If your first set, you're getting 5 reps, drop the weight. Just drop the weight, right? Just drop it a little bit. You want at least 6 or 7 in your first set. And then you try and maintain 6 or 7. The last set, 5 is good. Like if you get 5 on your last set, that's good. I mean the weight, like if you if you were like really close to getting 6 on your last set and you just couldn't, you end up getting 5, that's perfect. If you get 8 on your first set, up the weight. It's too light. Every exercise, 5 to 7 reps. That's it. If you're like, so the thing is, right, scientific study on this, the only reps that matter are the last 5 reps. So any reps over that is junk volume. If you're doing 12 reps, right, the first 7 reps, you're just doing it for the fun. There's no point in doing those 7 reps. You're just here, boom, boom. You can finally get to the last 5. Now the muscle is being stimulated. And it's to do with proximity to failure. So there's no point in doing 12 reps when only the last 5 reps matter. And that's why you need to train every set to failure, because it's the 5 reps leading up to failure that matter. So by us training to failure every set and only training 5 to 7 reps, we are optimizing. We don't have any wasted reps. We don't have any wasted energy. Every bit of energy we need every bit of energy here. We're not wasting energy. So 5 to 7 reps to failure. So look, pick how many days you can do. 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever you want. 4 or 5 is probably ideal. Then figure out how many sets. If you're doing 5 days, it's 2 to 4 per muscle. If you're doing 4 days, it's 3 to 6. No, 3 to 5. If you're doing 3 days, it's 4 to 7, right? Every set to failure. Aim for the higher number of sets If you're feeling tired, do the lower number, but always hit the minimum. Train to absolute failure. If someone points a gun to your head and you can do one more rep, you're not going hard enough, right? This is very important. 5 to 7 reps as well, right? Now, in regards to choosing what exercise, not everyone wants to do bench press. Not everyone wants to squat. Not everyone wants to deadlift, right? When you're choosing the exercise, what matters is you need good range of motion. You need good range of motion, and every exercise you do, you got to do like you got to reach. Like if we're doing bench, right? You got to like pull your arm all the way down and then all the way up, full extension, full stretch on every exercise. Like, don't do half reps. We need full range of motion on every exercise. Half reps don't count. If you're doing half reps, you're wasting your time again. It's just another thing. Don't know half reps, right? If I fucking see anyone doing half reps, I'm gonna get pissed off. I think that's most of it, right? If you have any fucking questions, leave them in the comments, right? Leave them in the comments. I will try help you. Anyone who's trying to figure out anything, I'll try help you in the comments. But in regards to cardio, I'm gonna be daily vlogging from now on. Today is Saturday. Today's rest day for me. Sunday's a rest day as well. There will be a video tomorrow though. And then Monday is when you will get a workout and you'll see this shit in action. We're on Project Lean as Law at the moment. So we're trying to get lean as fuck. I have dropped 3 kilos since Christmas, probably another 7 to go. So yeah, with cardio, just do as much fucking cardio as you can, but keep the intensity really low. Walking on the treadmill, max incline, like 3 miles an hour. I think it's about 4.8 kilometers an hour, max incline. Walk for as long as you fucking can. Just do as much cardio as you can, but do low intensity cardio. For me, walking on the treadmill is like tearing my fucking eyeballs out. So I play badminton as my cardio. I play like anywhere between 4 to 8 hours a week. No, like probably 4 to 10 hours a week of badminton. That's a lot of fucking cardio. It's probably fucking up my gains, but it's enjoyable. It's like so much better than walking on the treadmill. So if you don't want to walk on the treadmill, fucking pick a sport. Just play the sport instead. You're gonna lose a bit of muscle because of it. Walking on the treadmill is ideal, but can't be fucking perfect, can we? So look, right, that's it. Subscribe for more shit. It's gonna be videos coming every day. You're gonna see the shit. This is me right now. Like 10 o'clock. No pump, looking good. But yeah, see you later.